Hey y'all, my name is Kathy Joe. To anybody that's new here, if you're stopping by my channel for the collaboration, hi. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Stick around, stick around, stay a while. In this video, I have 4 DIYs, and the collaboration, the name of it is Twine It Up. And it is hosted by Fanny at Creations by Favi and co-hosted by Maria, Crafting with Maria. I love these ladies. They are amazing. They're very, very, very talented. And I appreciate, and I like the fact that I'm able to join in on something like this. So, anyway, to all my subscribers, y'all know I love you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all mean the world to me. And, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you do, good. Give me a big thumbs up, please. Anyway, only have one thing left to say. Let's get on with the video. Okay, y'all. Right here, I found this board beside the road. It's not really a board. It's like a piece of flimsy something. It had some clips on the front of it, but I removed them. It's got a lot of texture in it. My husband was with me, and I made him stop, and he was so embarrassed, but I don't care. I'll pick it up beside the road. So, I'm taking some elephant chalk paint here, Waverly elephant chalk paint, and I'm going to just, brush over it with a chippy brush. Not really distressing it per se. I just didn't really like that base color, so I'm just going to try to cover up here and get it to a color that I like. Now, well, okay, there. So then I'm going to take white Waverly chalk paint with the same brush, and then I'm going to go over it heavier. You can really, I don't know if you could see it, but it's crazy because it's almost like a rough cut piece of wood, but it's not. I mean, it's just a little thin piece of wood. I don't know. But I painted the whole thing, front and sides, except the back. I did not paint the back. There we go. And then I think that's pretty. You can see a little bit of that gray shining through. Shining through. Good gravy. Showing through. So I got me one of those little hearts there from the Dollar Tree. And, yeah, if you want to get that sticker off, you better use your heat tool or a hair dryer. And I got a splinter, so you might want to sand it a little bit because it's rough around the edges. So, because, I'm going to take that white little Waverly chalk paint. I cannot talk ever. Every time I start to do a voiceover, I just get all tongue twisted. And I'm taking Fawn Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to cover up that heart. I know everybody's like, ooh, that's not a pretty color for a heart. But anyway, there's rhyme behind my reason, a reason behind my rhyme. Whatever. So anyway, I got those letters there from Walmart, and they are like $1, I don't know, something silly, $1.03 a piece, and they got little staples in the back. And I just removed them and sanding it down, and I'm gonna paint them in white chalk paint. Make sure you get, on the sides and all in them little crevices. There's a lot of them. When I thought I was finished, I realized, I missed a couple of spots. Nice. So, I just in paint, see? I should not even talk. I should be one of them silent YouTubers that just point at stuff and, yeah. Anyway. So, I painted all the letters white. Now, I got some jute twine there, and I'm going to outline this heart. And then I'm going to cover the entire heart in jute twine. And this was fun. Thanks for the Twine It Up, girls. I twined the heck out of this thing. Yeah, it did. Now, it takes a hot minute, y'all, so just want to let you know if you decide to do this. It takes a while. And it's good if you have a fine tip glue gun. If not, you better get you some rubber fingers so you don't burn yourself. I'm so glad I'm so out of frame there, so y'all can really see what I'm doing. I had to wrap it like 5 times just on the side of it. Now they have 2 different jute twine at the Dollar Tree. Sometimes you can find it in Crafter's Square, and it's a bit thicker. And then if you can't, they have it in Automotive, and it's really, really, really thin. So, and I don't know what in the world you'd use jute twine on an Automotive, because I know you're not going to tie your battery in your car with it. But anyway, so there it is, all completely done. Yep. Fun, fun. Actually, it was really relaxing doing that. I think after you get going, you go so fast you don't even pay attention. There's my dog gonna start. All y'all know me. You know how she is. If I'm not showing her attention, she is gonna make all kind of noises. So I'm making a little home sign, obviously, and I'm gonna put magnets on that heart. And I'm doing that so I could change it out for the seasons. Yeah. Now, they have little magnets at the Dollar Tree. I've seen some people get bigger ones. I can never find them. Those did come from Walmart. I think it was like 98 cents for 4 of them. But, yeah. And I just glue my letters down. I should have measured. I was off a little bit more on one side than I was the other. But I guess that's kind of good if I decide I want to add a bow to the end of it. At some point, you know, change it up. But I was in a big hurry. I didn't even get these started till last night. So I think, yeah. I don't know why I showed all that. Good gravy. I do that a lot. So I'm just going to take some jute twine, more twine. I'm going to twine it up and wrap it around the end of my little signs on both sides. I put it on each side, but I think I accidentally wrapped one side one time more than I did the other. But again, that's no big deal. I could pop it off, or I can add a piece of twine. Sorry, y'all. I'm one of those people that will show you my mistakes and show you how to and how not to. You see how the back of that is made? See, I could put something on the back of that also. And I got that for free. So never underestimate someone else's garbage. I don't care. Nope. If they're throwing it away and I can use it, why not? Lost my heart. There it is. All right. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I hope y'all like it. I absolutely adore it. Yeah, I do. I just love that. And it is staying right in my living room. Yes, it is. All right. DIY number 2. Y'all get you a paint stick and get you those little wood slats from the Dollar Tree. I know they're hard to find. People was using them for a long time before I found some. So I'm going to take plaster, chalk paint, and I'm going to paint my paint stick. The front, the back, the sides, the top, the ends, inside, outside, upside, downside. Anywhere you can put paint on it, I put paint on it. And apparently I'm going to... Okay, so you get 4 little slats out. I don't know how many come in the pack. 5 or 6. I'm not sure. I should have checked for y'all. But one of them was from an old pack. I'd already used them. So I'm just going to use the same paintbrush. Just wipe it off with a wet wipe. And I'm going to paint those gray. Again, everywhere. Back, front, all the sides. Yeah. And I just took what was left on my brush, and I'm just going to distress my little paint stir stick. It didn't really matter in the end, because I ended up covering all up. But, I don't know. I just thought it looked better. I'm just showing you there that I painted the backs also. And you might want to do that, because that might show. I don't know. It's according to how close people are getting to your business. So I took that plaster, and I'm just going to distress those very, very, very lightly, but a little bit heavier around the edges. And you'll see why here in a minute. Because I'm going to twine it up. Okay, now right here, I don't like my handwriting, but I wrote out the word love. L is for the way you look at me. Okay, so I have some white, some kind of twine rope there, and I took my fine tip glue gun, and I'm just going to write out my little letters with my glue gun and put that twine over top of it. On the first one, I messed up a little bit because I didn't exactly follow where I had written because I couldn't see it very well. But I paid better attention than on the other three letters. I can kind of see it now that I'm looking at it from here, but when I was right up on it, I couldn't see where my pencil marks were. So I just made them my own. Any of y'all remember Laverne and Shirley? If you don't, I'm telling my age. But anyway, that's what that reminds me of. She always had that L, Laverne did, on her shirts. I don't know why. Oh, there was a racing where I messed up. Yeah. No, I didn't mess up. I do everything right. Anyway, I sped that up. I just wanted y'all to see. It's really, really easy. But if you don't want to do that, I did it for purposes of the video and it being, using twine. But y'all could put stickers on it, those big Dollar Tree stickers, and then paint it, then remove the sticker, or just leave the sticker on it. Or you could do this. It's really easy. You could do anything. Home. I could do my last name, Hall, Hall. Yeah. The V was easy. Excuse me. I'm going to get a drink of water. I forgot to add music this, so y'all ain't gonna hear any music. You're just gonna hear dead silence. I'm absolutely sorry. And now I'm afraid that my clogging husband is coming in and he's gonna interrupt this. Maybe I can lock him out. Yep, it's him. Yay! He is so loud when he comes in. Y'all gonna hear him river dancing probably. Alright, so you just take you some super glue. Not super glue, I say that a lot. Hot glue. And just glue it down on there. if you use wood glue, it's probably gonna stay better. But that glue is pretty good. That Surebonder glue, and I use a lot of Gorilla Glue too, and that stuff is really good. All right, so isn't that cute? So I just cut off a little piece there. I'm gonna flip it over and make me a little hanger. Yeah. Just tie a knot in it and put some masking tape over it. And there you go. And then I was like, oh, it needs more. What can I do? So I made a bow. I took that buffalo check. It's gray. And I did get that at Hobby Lobby. I got it for like $2 something last year. I don't know, in the fall. And I just wrap it around 3 times. And I'm going to cut it off. And I'm going to fold it down the middle. It's the Olivia bow. That's what I know it as. Cut some little slits in the side of it. And then I'm going to get me some of that from the Dollar Tree, that little gingham black and white ribbon. And take a chenille stem or a pipe cleaner, whatever. And twist it up real good. And pull it out. Like I said, I did 3 loops for each ribbon. And just pull it all out and fluff it all up. Yeah, it's so pretty. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh. Anyway, I had tape stuck in my fingers, still stuck to that ribbon because it was the last bit I had on that spool. So, I'm just going to take my pipe cleaner and wrap it around the top of, that's why I did that too. I didn't cover up that little indentation there because I didn't know if I'd put a bow on it or if I wanted to do something else with it. So, I didn't leave the wide part. You understand what I'm saying? I left the handle available because it's thinner there. So, I just put some hot glue on it and some masking tape and fluffed up my little bow, and it is done. Isn't that cute? I think that is adorable. Aww. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. I think so. I hope y'all like it. I really do like it. I hope y'all do too. It's hard to come up with things, DIY number 3, with just twine and like this nautical rope, stuff like that. So I got me some white nautical rope, and I'm going to burn myself. And I put some hot glue around the bottom. Now you'll see me set it down to make sure it's going to set flat. Because you don't want to, like, put it too low and then it's going to set cockeyed. Abby didn't get a chance to come down here with me, so this video is going to be really, really quiet other than me talking all the time. I'm seldom quiet. So, I glued, like, the very beginning. And then I just started wrapping it. I didn't put any more glue until I got to the top. And if you just wrap it up and push it down real hard, it'll come together and you won't be able to see the glass through it. And cut it off at an angle because it lays better that way. For some reason, mine decided to fray out worse. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I was in too big of a hurry. But anyway, so when I cut the other one at an angle, I laid it over and you can't even see it really. Yeah. See? Huh. Well, you know. Look here. Well, isn't that something? And I took 2 white ones and wrapped it around. And then I took the brown nautical rope. And I burnt the hairs off of it, the fuzzies off of it, the entire thing. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. And then I decided to wrap the top. Now here you gotta glue it all. And I like putting the glue like on the glass and the rope at the same time. And then I twist it, the rope, as I'm putting it down. So I twist it and wrap it. See how I twist it there? And then I took it 2 loops above where the glass ended. So after the glass ended, I still went 2 more rounds atop the vase. I hope that makes sense. Maybe you can see here what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I don't know what I was doing there. I was dancing, so I might have took a break to just shake my groove thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alrighty, so you cut it off again there at an angle, and it usually lays pretty flat down if you can get it right. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I took what was left, and I just measured it out and cut it, obviously. And I cut it at an angle also, and I'm just going to put little handles on the side of my little vase there. See, sometimes it works, just sometimes it don't. And I cut them even, and I did on both sides. And I tried to place them as even on both sides as I could. And I didn't like the way that one edge was looking, so I take more nautical rope and kind of tuck it around that the best I can, underneath it the best I can, and then pulled it around it and glued it more and tucked it again, then made like a little cover, like over, see? Over like where the handles would be. I wouldn't suggest picking them up by the handles, but see, can you all see that? There it is. Whoop, there it is. Isn't that cute? Like I said, you kind of run out of things to do. You're like, what in the world am I going to do with some rope and some twine? But I do think it's cute. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I don't know why. Alright, DIY number 4. Now, what I'm making here is pampas grass. So I got that cotton twine. I'm going to cut it off a piece. It's just however big you want it. I made 2 of them, but I like it. And it's really easy to do. And just cut a bunch of pieces off. I actually ended up cutting like, 70 pieces. And after you get going, it goes really fast. So I fold that in half and tape it down. Then I go underneath it and make a loop. Now this is called a square knot. And then you do the same thing the other side, make a loop. You put the 2 ends to the one loop and then pull the other 2 ends to the other loop. And then you go like left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. You see here? Now I did it on the opposite side. And going to do the same thing. And every time you do it, you pull it tight and push it up. And like I said, I did like 70 pieces. And I just did this to show y'all one more time. Alright, then I got dog brushes. And I'm going to brush that out because that makes it good and fuzzy and stuff. And like I said, I'm making pampas grass. And then you just cut it. Obviously, you see that's what I'm doing here. And I also made some with the white nautical rope. I made 2 of them. That's what, yeah. I made one out of the cotton twine and one out of the white nautical rope. And you'll see them here in a bit. They're a little bit different color. But I just wanted to see how one with the white nautical rope turned out. Yeah, don't do that. It's really thick and hard to work with. So you take your little loop. I cut it. And then I double knot it. Real tight. I do the same thing with the bottom one too. And take a skewer and I run hot glue up the center of it. You might be able to do it on a skewer. I've never tried it before. I may try it. And just lay it down there. And you brush it out. And you fluff it up. And you shake it up. And there you go. You got pampas grass. And here is everything, y'all. This is it. Isn't that cute? Oh, I just think that's adorable. And I put my pampas grass in my little vase. Now, if that's not twine, I don't know what is. Thank y'all so very much. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. And just remember, y'all, you mean the world to me. I appreciate y'all. And God bless. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, guys.